Welcome, one and all, back to Dorchester Truth Tarot. This is, of course, your guide, Dunsten Carmichael, right? And today, for my return to the medium, I'm going to be reading the entirety of the Book of Lies. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe some of the uninitiated. Whoa, this is Dorchester Truth Tarot. Okay, I thought I was going to read some tarot and get some truth. Well, the Book of Lies might actually have more truth in it than you might expect sometimes. All right? All right, so irregardless, we're going to dive in. Going to read just the first couple chapters of the Book of Lies here. All right? It's important you know that it was drafted in 1913 by Aleister Crowley. Guy knew some stuff. He was pretty into some sex magic that Mr. Carmichael here doesn't necessarily delve into, but he still knew some truths, and that's what we're gonna access here today. All right. Here we go. I always get the jitters when we start the Book of Lies, which, hopefully eventually you'll understand that. And the next time you watch these videos, you're going to have the jitters too. The Book of Lies, which is also falsely called, breaks the wandering or falsifications of the one thought of Freda Pederabo, which thought is itself untrue. I'll quote below this title. Break, break at the foot of thy stones, O sea. And I would that I could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Right? Because I made a mistake, I said what instead of would. I'm gonna read that again, so the magic seeps right through. This is Dorchester Truth Tarot. That wasn't true, so here we go. Break, break, break at the foot of thy stones, O sea, and I would that I could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Already, if you're paying attention, you're going to say this book is going to burn, and you'd be right. Here we go. Question mark, right? It starts, look at that, just a question, because it knows that you don't know what's going to arise in you, right? Like the quote said, break. Are you going to break? Is the book going to break? Right? Next page, look at this, excitement, right? Emphasis, because whatever you're going to get, it's going to be real. All right, we start. Oh, right? Very first line. Oh, right? And there's a note attached. So we're going to find out what Aleister Crowley meant with the first line of the Book of Lies. Book of Lies. It's the Book of Lies, but this is the first line of the Book of Lies, right? Oh, we're going to find out what he means, right? Gotta delve into it. And really find out. Let's see. What does he mean when he starts this Book of Lies, aka this Book of Truth, with the word "oh"? Right? It's not that one. Sometimes I have trouble finding the right one, but here we go. 1. So when he says "oh," he means silence. Nui, oh, hadit. All right, hadit. Some people say hadit, and I say had it. Rahur kui, right? I. Now that's what he means when he says oh, is he means silence, nui, oh, hadit, rahur kui, I, right? That's what he means when he says oh. So we got to keep that in the back of our mind. It's hard to process sometimes, but that's why there's so much truth in here, because there's a lot to digest, right? Oh, the anti-primal triad, which is not God. Nothing is, nothing becomes, nothing is not. The first triad, which is God. I am. I utter the word. I hear the word, right? The abyss, The word is broken up. There is knowledge. Knowledge is relation. These fragments are creation. Relation, creation. Does it rhyme for purpose? I think it does. The broken manifests light. All right? Now we got to find out, what does he mean when he says the broken manifests light? And let's see. The unbroken, absorbing all, is called darkness. All right, so he's just reminding us when he says the broken manifests light that, like, obviously the unbroken manifests darkness. So I'm going to keep that in mind. We're just going to read 2 more segments because I don't want to burn anyone out too fast. This second triad, which is God. God the Father and Mother is concealed in generation. God is concealed in the whirling energy of the nature, right? God is manifest in gathering, harmony, consideration, the mirror of the sun and of the heart. Now, some people think it's just one or the other. He's letting you know it's both. The third triad, bearing, preparing, wavering, flowing, flashing, stability, begetting, okay? The 10th emanation is the world. So he's letting you know all that before we even get into the heart of the introduction, which is, of course, the Sabbath of the goat. Oh, now remember, we know what he means when he says oh, right? He means silence nui, right? Oh, the heart of Nox, the night of Pan, man. And when, like, he says, you know, Ian here, right? But sometimes I read it man. Duality, energy, death, begetting, again. So, like, there's a mirroring there, right? He speaks of the mirror. We see the mirror, right? You see that shit. To beget is to die. Oh, I'm jumping back. I'm just so excited. I'm jumping ahead. Now I'm going to jump back. The death, begetting, the supporters of oh. To beget is to die. To die is to beget. Cast the seed into the field of night. Life and death are 2 names of A. Right? Kill thyself. Neither of these alone is enough. Right? I'm going to leave it there for now. Make sure you come back to Dorchester Truth and Tarot. We're going to keep going. We're going to find out what comes next, all right? I hope you're there with me, Dunsten Carmichael, as we explore and try to find something true.